I remember an old manifestation coach once said to me, "Shut the up." And I was in shock when they said that, because I was like, why so rude, you know? I thought you're some sort of like spiritual person, you're not supposed to speak like that. But later on, what I realized was, because it hit me so hard, it's like a spiritual slap in the face. It gave me some sort of awakening. Because what I realized was, every time I was speaking from ego. I was trying to prove a point. I was trying to make things make sense. I was trying to show that I am somebody. And when this I here, the ego I, or the identity that you think you are, which is not actually you at all, because you are far greater than that. Your soul is intertwined with the whole universe. You are abundant, you are powerful. When I separate myself with I, the identity I, and I stop speaking on behalf of the I, guess what? I become the infinite I. And in this video, what I want to do is I want to break down 5 things I learned in terms of enhancing my manifestation powers by purely not speaking, or we can say speaking less. We're going to get deep into it, but before we get into it, show reel. Hit it. What's up guys, Namaste, Namo Himalaya, this is Sri Akarshana here, and in this video I want to break down for you the 5 things that I learned by speaking less, or sometimes just shutting up, and how it affects our manifestation powers. The first thing, if you're taking notes, write this down: silence is powerful. Silence is your new superpower. Why is silence powerful? It's very simple. Because when you are silent, why do we meditate? We become silent. When we're silent, what do we have? We only have space. We have the pause, the power of the pause, the space. And why is space required? Because there's a saying that says, when your cup is full, stop pouring. Sometimes there's so much going on in this monkey mind, non-stop, this after the other thing, and everything's going on. And you're trying to manifest your goals, your dreams, what you want in life. But how can you have clarity? You can't have clarity is because there's too much chaos going on. It's almost like having a radio on, tuned into multiple channels at the same time. What you're going to get? A lot of fuzz, a lot of buzz. And that's why it's very important to clear space. And by not speaking or silent practices, guess what happens? You create space. And space is what's required for manifestation. Another thing as well, when you have that constant noise, it drowns out the sounds of the universe. I'm talking about how the universe is trying to speak to you, trying to guide you, trying to lead you towards your greatest calling. Well, you can't hear all of those things if you're just non-stop yapping on. You understand what I'm saying? So it's very important for us to silence ourselves. We get to listen to the universe deeper. We get to listen to ourselves better, right? And that will bring absolute clarity to your truest desires. The second thing, less talk, more vibration. Okay? Please write that down. Less talk, more vibration. So what I'm going to say here is energy over words. I know a lot of the time in manifestation, we always talk about, oh, our thoughts are powerful, our thoughts create things, right? But actually, our thoughts, what they really do is they stimulate a vibration. They stimulate an emotion. Think about it like this, right? If we could say, okay, what is the key to a manifestation? Would I say it's thoughts or would I say it's vibration? Absolutely vibration. Because if you become a particular vibration, your reality reflects. But sometimes you can think about certain things, and that's why sometimes people say, oh, I've been thinking about some negative thing, oh my God, is it going to manifest? Well, that's why people say there's also a 17-second rule. You heard that before in manifestation? Why do they talk about 17 seconds? Because if you think about something or speak something for 17 seconds, then your emotions will start kicking in. It's like if I said to you now, be angry. Now, stop. Were you angry? Not really. But if I say, hey, think of something that makes you really angry, I'm going to give you a minute to think about it. Will you then eventually become angry? Of course, because it takes time. So what does this mean? Well, it means that if you're just nonstop talking and speaking, or nonstop thinking, okay, actually the speaking will create the chaos. Thinking's fine, but focus the thought towards the vibration you're trying to hit. So how you got to attend this? Well, very simple. Think about the manifestation that you want. It could be your dream car, it could be your dream house. Okay, what you want to do instead of just like over talking all the time and speaking all this nonsense and whatnot that people get on with, the small talk I'm talking about, right, is you just want to think about the dream and goal that you want. You want to pretend that you already have it, and you want to tap into the feeling of what it feels like to already have it. When you tap into that feeling, then just keep that feeling going and keep amplifying that feeling. That would definitely be your preference. That would be so much more powerful than keep talking about nonsense, right? So when you silence yourself, you have the space also to create those vibrations. So focus more on vibration. That's what I'm saying. Energy over words. The third point, okay? Letting go of neediness, the art of detachment, right? A lot of the time when we talk so much about our desires, sometimes we fall into the trap of needing things. I really want this to happen. I really want this to happen. I want never gets. I need this to happen. I need never gets. I am always gets, right? I want never gets. I need never gets. I am always gets. So keep saying, like you keep saying, I want something, I need something. Stop saying that. A lot of the time when we talk about it more, we feel we need it even more. I need Bitcoin to go up to $1 million, right? Keep talking about it, it's not going to happen. So stop talking about it because it creates neediness, right? And another thing as well, when we learn to finally stop all of this, basically what I'm saying is shut up, right? It helps us to let go and allow our desires to finally come in. Always understand, when you let go, what happens? We always say, you let in, okay? And this will help us trust and detach and open the door to more abundance, okay? Now moving on to the fourth thing is allowing the universe to work, trusting the process. Now, how do we look at this? Well, very simple. When we constantly expressing our wants, we can create resistance. Like the kid at the back of the car. Mommy, are we there yet? 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 Mommy, you don't get there any faster by asking, Mommy, are we there yet? You'll realize that without just the non-stop thinking or speaking, instead, you just let go. You live in the moment. That's the secret. When we live in the moment, we become the witnesser. We're witnessing the moment. We're enjoying the moment. They say it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. That's the secret. When you start living in the moment, you raise your sensories, you become more connected with the divine. When you're more connected, you become a manifesting beast, right? So it's very, very powerful when you allow the universe to work, right? You have trust in the universe. Think about your first 9 months when you came into this world, right? You didn't worry about things. I love it when Wayne Dyer talks about it. He says, you don't worry about whether your ear's going to be there or what. No, you don't do anything. You don't think at all. You don't speak at all. But you allow. What do you allow? The universe to work its magic. This is the power of the silence. The final thing has to do with the power of intentional spectrum, right? So what does that mean? It means our ability to set intentions wisely, right? If we focus on meaningful intentions instead of spreading them thin, meaning everything is an intention, every word is an intention. Sometimes we're like, oh, I'm such an idiot. That was an intention. That was an affirmation. I really want to do it, but it's not that easy. That was an affirmation. Every time you speak badly about other people, all the small talk you do, every time you complain, you moan, that was an intention. That was an affirmation. And sometimes when we don't stop talking and we're just going on, we sometimes are unconscious about what we're even expressing. How many of you had that before? Let us know inside the chat below. Sometimes you talk so much and then suddenly you say something, you're like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, right? But then why did you say it? That's why in manifestation, actually think before we speak is very important, because everything you speak is your affirmation. Everything you as your affirmation manifests, right? So instead of doing that, we need to learn to set intentions wisely, right? Then we allow ourselves to concentrate all our words to things that are actually meaningful to us. I am powerful, I am strong, I am achieving this, I am abundant, I am loved, right? Whatever those things are, you can channel your words to things that actually make sense to you and actually mean something to you. So these are the 5 things that I learned through my manifestation journey when it comes to not speaking. Hopefully you guys got something out of this. If you did, please do hit the thumbs up. Allow this message, do a good comedy to allow this message to reach out to more people around the world. Comment below, let us know what you can relate to, and also be honest. Let us know what you feel, which part you feel you need to work on now. What was your aha moment? And finally, if you're new to this channel and you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button and the notifications button next to it. That's a little bell sign, by the way, because this year we're dedicated on this second channel to make daily videos to hold you accountable to make it your best year yet. But for now, guys, we're signing out. Namaste. Namo Himalaya.